Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Motown's Wrestling Review. I am your host and the president of the Motown's Wrestling Group, Tony Motown Allen. And this one's going to be a little bit different for my 100th video. This is the 100th episode of Motown's Wrestling Review. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to review SmackDown before Elimination Chamber tomorrow. I am in Chicago. Even though I'm in Chicago, I'm not going to the Elimination Chamber because those tickets, I haven't donated enough plasma to raise money to go to the Elimination Chamber. And those cockfucks got a 50-mile watch party banned in Chicago. So they can't have a watch party within 50 miles of the United Center, which is some bullshit because tickets are still on sale. Bullshit. So, but I am in Chicago, got a lot going on, so I'm not sure if I'm going to have a chance to sit down and completely watch SmackDown and do a review before the Elimination Chamber. I normally do my predictions on my SmackDown before the PLE, but I'm just going to do my predictions, and I'm going to have a little fun with Elimination Chamber as well. I'm going to talk about my favorite Elimination Chamber event and something else, too. So, and I love it when they call me Big Papa. I don't like when they just call me big. Like, throw a little Papa on that, too. The video's cutting off the Papa, but just want to make sure you know. I love it when they call me Big Papa. Now, Elimination Chamber started as Survivor Series in November 2002. And that match featured the champion Triple H defending his title in the Chamber match against Chris Jericho, against Kane, against Booker T, against Rob Van Dam, and against the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And this is when Shawn Michaels won the title, pinning Triple H at the end of the event. This was a nice start to the Elimination Chamber series of matches. Very, very good match, especially for a debut and everything, though. But just want to throw that out there before I go into my predictions. But Elimination Chamber have been around in November, it'll be 24 years. So, pretty amazing. I remember when Bischoff introduced us to his vision of the Elimination Chamber. And here we are 24 years later, and it's got his own event. It's had his own event for quite some time now, to be honest with you. So, the pay-per-view itself. I'm going to start off with the matches because to me the two title matches are pretty easy in my opinion. The Chicago people are going to win. CM Punk, I don't see any way, shape, or form you have CM Punk lose the title in Chicago to Finn Balor for all people. Like, no disrespect to Finn, but as far as like the winner of this match is taking on Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, Finn is a great wrestler. But star power ain't quite there right now. So there is nothing that's telling me that Finn Balor is going to win this title and go on to face Roman Reigns, even if it is going to be a triple threat and they keep CM Punk in it. I just don't see that happening. Now, to me, the Women's IC title is a no-brainer, but it really could go either way. I think no matter who wins, they will face each other at WrestleMania to conclude the feud. But I got AJ Lee, of course. My boo. My number one boo. And we are in the same city right now as we speak. And I love it when AJ calls me Big Papa. But I got AJ Lee beating Becky Lynch in this match. I'm interested to see how AJ looks at this match. This is going to be a first one-on-one match of 10, 12 years or so. So I'm interested to see how she's going to do. I kind of like to see her in the ring with somebody else for her first match. I mean, and it has nothing to do with the fact that I hate Becky Lynch. I just think Becky is not as good in the ring as she used to be. She's more Mike and she's more of a superstar than a wrestler. I don't like Bayley, but I'd rather see her wrestle Bayley in her first match and everything. I think her versus Bayley would be a better match than this. Not to mention Natty and some of the other girls and everything, though. But I just want to throw Bayley out there and acknowledge Bayley, that bitch Bayley, as put on a better match because y'all know I don't like that bitch either. But as far as wrestling quality match, AJ versus Bayley, that would be a phenomenal match. That'd be match of the night potential. Now we're going to move on to the Women's Chamber match. We have Raquel Rodriguez in it. We have Kiana James. We have Asuka. We have Alexa Bliss. We have Rhea Ripley. And we have Titty Time herself, Tiffany Stratton. I don't see Asuka winning, of course. I don't see Alexa winning this. Kiana James is good, but I don't see her winning this. So we're just going to eliminate those three right off the top. I think there's two potential obvious winners, in my opinion, which is Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley. But I think Raquel Rodriguez is a dark horse. I mean, how cool would it be? Like, Liv is the Royal Rumble winner from the Judgment Day, and Raquel Rodriguez is the Elimination Chamber winner. No, one fighting for one title, one fighting for the other title, unless Raquel Rodriguez pull the okie doke and turn Liv's match against Raquel Rodriguez against Stephanie Vaquera to a triple threat. So I kind of think that Raquel Rodriguez is kind of a wild card in this. And if they go that route, we could get Charlotte versus Jade at WrestleMania, in my opinion. But I just don't see Rhea winning it right now. I don't see Rhea needing it. And she's doing this tag team thing with Asuka, this whole like hot lesbian action, lesbian lover, kissing, hugging, smiling all the fucking time. Rhea Ripley, even though I would still put it on mommy like that, I just don't see her winning this. So the obvious choice, in my opinion, is Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton's going to win it. Her title reign got cut short by Jade, along with got injured and everything. So we haven't had her out there for a while. I think this is a nice time to give her this push, to give her this world title match against Jade Cargill. I mean, that's just a story that wasn't finished because she was injured. So they can pick up where they left off. I think Tiffany is the obvious choice. But if they went in another direction, I think Raquel Rodriguez is the way to go. Now for the men's Royal Rumble, which is, everybody knows Cody's going to win Royal Rumble. Men's Elimination Chamber. I mean, everybody knows Cody Rhodes is going to win this match. But we had Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton versus L.A. Knight. Yeah! Versus Javon Evans versus Trick Williams versus Jey Uso. The black dudes ain't winning. We know Javon Evans not winning. We know Jey Uso's not winning. We know Trick Williams not winning. So kind of have to feel right then and there. Even though I'm excited to see Trick Williams in this Elimination Chamber, and I'm very excited to see Javon Evans in this. Even though we know the black dudes ain't winning, the black dudes could steal the show in this match. L.A. Knight, no. We know he's not winning either. Which brings us to Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes is like, nobody really expects anybody other than Cody to win this match. Randy Orton is a good second option, but I think we're in the direction they're going. He's a distant second, which is a shame. Because in my opinion, I would have one of these guys win the Elimination Chamber, and I would have the other one beat Drew McIntyre in the very near future, and have them two face each other at WrestleMania. But we're going to get Cody Rhodes winning this. It's going to be him versus Drew McIntyre. There's a lot of rumors of a triple threat with Jacob Fatu being added to it. Me personally, I hate that idea. Absolutely hate it. This main event needs to be Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes. That's it. That's all. We don't need this to be a triple threat. You got to win the Rumble to earn a title shot. You got to win the Elimination Chamber to earn a title shot. In my opinion, they don't need to just plug in Jacob Fatu. Now, my personal favorite Elimination Chamber ever was back in 2010, St. Louis, Missouri. And you know why this is my favorite Elimination Chamber event of all time? Because I was fucking there. Me and Sean motherfucking Cooper were in the 10th or 12th row from the chamber. Like, best seats I ever had. Granted, when I went to get the tickets, the lady was like, what do you want? I'm like, best available. She's like, oh, I got third row for this much. Book it. Excited. Third row. Yes. Oh, I lost it. Hey, but I got 11th row. Hurry up and book that shit before you lose that shit too, bitch. Oh, I was pissed. Phenomenal seats still, no doubt about it. Cooper was ecstatic when he heard that I got 11th row seats, but I had third row and I had the whole third row in my hands. The bitch took it. But this pay-per-view itself was a really good show in my opinion. This is when they were pay-per-views. Never mind The Miz defending his U.S. title and beating MVP. Never mind Drew McIntyre defending his IC title and beating Kane. Nobody gave a crap about that shit. We had Sheamus defending his world title against John Cena, Triple H, Randy Orton, Kofi Kingston, and Ted DiBiase Jr. And Sheamus lost his world title to John Cena. And then Vince McMahon had Batista come out and challenged the winner, John Cena. And Batista instantly won the title. And one of John Cena's 17 title reigns was about a few minutes. Much like the other time he won Elimination Chamber and Edge cashed it. So 17-time world champion. There was a couple times you didn't make it out the fucking building with your belt, bitch. But I digress. And then the main event. And honestly, the match that me and Cooper were excited to see and there to see. The Undertaker defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Chris Jericho, against CM Punk, against John Morrison, a.k.a. Johnny Munoz, against R-Truth and Rey Mysterio. I'm about to call him Rey Mysterio Jr. And this was the match where The Undertaker lost his title to Chris Jericho because of the super kick from Shawn Michaels who popped out of nowhere. And those chambers set up Cena versus Batista at WrestleMania with the Batista defending the title. It set up Chris Jericho versus Edge for the world title. And it set up the Streak versus Career, Undertaker versus HBK. Absolutely loved this event. I thought it was really, really good, really, really played out. And it was kind of nice how this basically played into your 3 top matches for WrestleMania and everything. So that's my favorite chamber. You leave in the comments below which one is your favorite. If you're not part of the Motown's wrestling group, make sure you go on Facebook and join. Myself and the First Lady of the Motown's wrestling group, Ty Nixon, holding it down. Thank you, First Lady, for all you do. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. And I don't know when I'll see you again, but I'll see you soon.